When most people hear the term estate planning, they immediately think it's something only for the wealthy or the rich, but that's just not true. If you or your loved one plan on leaving an inheritance, property, or anything of value to your family, you'll need an estate plan. I'm Micek, an estate planning and elder law attorney, and I help people protect their assets and pass their estate to their family, not the nursing home or their husband or wife's second spouse. Look, I completely understand that when it comes to planning, what happens to you or your loved ones after they pass is something that nobody wants to talk about. But if you care about what happens to your loved ones, I would argue that it's reckless to fail to plan. Because when your estate is not in order, it's those around you that suffer the consequences and the losses that are completely unnecessary. Here's what most people don't know about what happens when their estate is not in order. As we get older, we incur medical expenses, and lots of them. The cost of care in your elder years, whether in your own home or in a nursing home, is not cheap, and the payment must come from somewhere. For many Americans, these medical expenses get paid from their own assets. I've seen people's entire fortunes get swallowed up in the never-ending list of ongoing long-term care costs. At the end, what you would have left as an inheritance to your loved ones is either greatly reduced or no longer exists, leaving nothing to your family. Any assets you own, such as your home, your savings, stocks, will be paid out to cover the cost of your or your spouse's long-term care, leaving you with very little to live on and your loved ones with nothing to inherit. But one of the most important issues I see when an individual becomes older is how to avoid living out their final years in a nursing home. As we age, things we've always wanted to avoid, like being put into a nursing home, can become a harsh reality. Having an estate plan in place can prevent these problems from ever occurring. People often ask me, what is estate planning? The simplest way to understand is it's like a set of instructions. These instructions explain what to do with all of your assets and details your wishes upon the event you become incapacitated or pass away. It's also a template for preventing losses to your assets, both during your lifetime and after, and making sure that your estate passes intact to the people that you want to receive it. Your estate plan gives in detail exactly what your wishes are, as well as protects your assets along the way from creditors or lawsuits. It essentially puts a shield around all of your assets so that you are protected every step of the way, and you're able to maintain your lifestyle to the end. One potential loss to their estate that people often do not realize is the danger of second marriages. The vast majority of people whose spouses die remarry. If you die before your spouse does and no planning has been done, that second spouse may inherit your home, and they can inherit all of your assets, leaving your children or other loved ones with nothing. Even if their relationship with their step-parent was cordial, when that step-parent died, they left everything to their own children. So in this situation, the children are left inheriting nothing from their own parents. This is unfortunately not an uncommon occurrence, and it could easily have been prevented by doing estate planning. Make sure that your loved ones are not left out in the cold. Planning is caring. Look, nobody wants to think about death or incapacity or having to move into a nursing home or having their children disinherited by a second spouse, but it's a reality of life. And as in everything else in life, you're better protected when you are prepared. If you or someone you know wants to protect your assets so you can pass them down to your family without loss and never end up in a nursing home, schedule a free consultation so that we can discuss all of your options. I'm Micek, estate planning and elder law attorney and managing partner of the law offices of Patricia G. Micek, PLLC, and I look forward to helping you.